Good morning, folks. Welcome into the Cam Rogers Show, presented by FanDuel. I am Cam Rogers. Happy Friday. It's 10 o'clock Eastern Time on the East Coast. We thank you for tuning into this program. We've got you covered for the next hour. A lot to get through here. The latest across the LeBron James sweepstakes. Where is he headed? The Lakers, the 76ers, a lot of rumors there surrounding the King. Plus, I've got my top 10 NBA mock draft. Luka Doncic, is he going #1 overall? No, he is not. I'll tell you who will at the 10-minute mark. Then, 3 teams that could trade for LeBron in the summer of 2018. Rockets included, and a couple of other big-time teams, plus the latest NBA rumors. And then Mitchell Renz at the end of the show will join me with his top 5 fantasy running backs for the 2018 NFL season, as all of you guys get your FanDuel games ready to go for the U.S. Open, World Cup, and so much more. All right, folks, Cam Rogers with you. Let's get into it. The latest LeBron James rumors. We'll start things off with what Charles Barkley said recently. Now, Barkley has been vocal about LeBron James not going to the Philadelphia 76ers. He recently doubled down on that, saying that it doesn't make sense for LeBron or the Sixers. So both sides, it just does not add up. Now, Barkley said he's not coming to the Sixers because he needs the ball. Also added, quote, Ben Simmons needs the ball, and Joel Embiid needs the ball. That would make Simmons useless. But, Charles, I'm going to counteract what you're saying here, my man, because Chris Broussard recently said that LeBron James is willing to play off the ball. So, not really sure where you're going for here, because Ben Simmons should control the ball. There's no doubt about that. And if LeBron does go to the 76ers, and he is willing to play off the ball, LeBron is understanding that he's not getting any younger, and so more responsibility on Ben Simmons, who is, of course, the face of that 76ers franchise. You got Joel Embiid as well. Probably would be the best rim protector in LeBron James's career if he were to go there. And Barkley's saying that LeBron would hurt Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. I just don't get the premise behind that. And trust me, I am not the guy who is saying that LeBron will go to the 76ers. You guys know how I feel. I think he's going to the LA Lakers. And Barkley's opinion certainly hasn't stopped Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz from doing a little recruiting as well, because apparently he has been a part of the fold too. He and Zach Ertz actually went to Game 4 of the NBA Finals in Cleveland. Ertz said they were in Cleveland to actually recruit LeBron James. Wentz also said, quote, but seeing him live, we decided to make it a recruiting trip. So the Eagles didn't get a chance to actually speak with LeBron James, and Wentz said, hopefully he knows we were there. Everybody is pulling out all the stops to get the King to their respective city. Will he join the 76ers? Let me know in the comments section. I'll be tracking what you guys say here on the show. But in terms of LeBron going to Philadelphia, as of now, they sit as the second best landing spot if you're going by the Vegas odds right now. The Lakers are still in front. The Rockets are in the conversation as well. You got the San Antonio Spurs up there, the Boston Celtics too. These are up to the second Vegas odds. Lakers, followed by the 76ers, Cavs, Rockets, and Spurs. Now, I use one source. You could use another source. Some sources are saying that the Lakers are even money right now. You know, it really depends. But the Lakers are the top slot among the consensus out there, according to Vegas. So don't forget about the Spurs, too, folks. Honestly, I think there's a very real chance that they could land LeBron James. All right, folks, so a debate in the studio here this morning. What kind of smartphone do you guys carry? Are you an iPhone person? Are you an Android person? Hashtag Team No iPhone. Hashtag Team iPhone. I am Team iPhone here on the broadcast. But one thing we can all just be in favor of, FanDuel. We're all Team FanDuel, so it's a trick question. It doesn't really matter what phone service, what type of phone you have. Does not matter, because either way, you can go to FanDuel.com/chatsports, download on the mobile device that you have today. It's an awesome week to sign up on FanDuel. You got the World Cup U.S. Open. And new players play for real cash while you learn the ropes. No experienced players allowed. FanDuel.com/chatsports is the way to get it done. This is the Cam Rogers Show, presented by FanDuel. One more time, FanDuel.com/chatsports. $10 free when you deposit $5. Be sure to hit me up as well. Let me know that you joined. We certainly appreciate when I hear from you. All right, let's continue along here with the latest LeBron James rumors. How about momentum for LeBron to the LA Lakers? So, Lakers owner Jeannie Buss tweeted, "Do not ever underestimate." And then she did the 3 dots to space it out. Nothing else to say. So, yeah, very interesting here. So, you'll see on the graphic there, little space for, I guess, dramatic effects. So she didn't really provide any more context in regards to that tweet, but a lot of people like to write off the LA Lakers for LeBron James just because, well, they're not ready to win a championship right now. Well, if LeBron goes to LA and so does Paul George, and they both can in free agency, no trades need to happen because the Lakers have 2 max slots to use. And then you have a good young core in Lonzo Ball and Kyle Kuzma and Josh Hart and all these players, Brandon Ingram as well. Of course they can contend for a title. Now everybody's saying, well, LeBron's not going to the West. Well, why would you just say that? Because a lot of people out there are saying that the Houston Rockets make a lot of sense as well. So the Lakers have the most projected cap space. I mentioned the good young core that they have. As long as Lonzo and Kyle Kuzma continue to try to get along here, because the Lakers reportedly said, hey, tone it down with the social media jabs. I'll get to that in a matter of moments here. But you better believe there's momentum for LeBron to the LA Lakers. I'm telling you, it makes so much sense from many different perspectives. Business, afterlife when he retires, the salary cap space that they have, and the big-time market of LA. It just makes sense for LeBron. Now, with that, how about LeBron to Denver and the Nuggets? So the rumor about this is former NBA point guard Earl Boykin said Denver is a viable option for LeBron James. Boykin said, quote, "The Nuggets have young pieces LeBron wants around him." Okay, well, one young piece is 23-year-old center Nikola Jokic, and he's a good player. And that was kind of the basis of Boykins' argument, saying James likes Jokic because he's big and can shoot and he can handle the basketball and he can pass. Now, re-signing Jokic to a longer contract would increase the chances that LeBron signs with the Nuggets by 35 to 40%, according to Boykins. 35 to 40%. So I guess if you kind of just scour the headlines, keep it right here on the Cam Rogers Show and NBA Weekly here by Chat Sports about re-signing Jokic, apparently LeBron James' stock to Denver could skyrocket. Now, Denver would also have to reconstruct their roster with LeBron coming to town, as most teams would, unless you're like the LA Lakers. So keep that in mind as well. All right, speaking of those Lakers and Lonzo Ball in particular, so Lonzo released a diss track called Kylie Kuzma to roast Kyle Kuzma. We have some of the audio for you guys. We will play it for you. Here it is.
Who are you without CO2? Just another dude with a bunch of tattoos. You ain't got no shoe, Nike wins, Cools lose, claiming that I can't shoot, but all these words is hitting you. Boy, you talking crazy, why you trying to play me? You ain't on my level, you ain't famous as my baby.
At one point in the song, they're making fun of Kuzma for not knowing who his father is, and this roasting between the two has been going on for quite some time. I think this is kind of a whole new level here. I mean, social media jabs are one thing, but actually going ahead through the effort, writing a song, recording a song, releasing it on all the services out there, Spotify, iTunes, whatever, is like a whole nother deal here. So the Lakers also asked Ball and Kuzma to actually turn down the social media jabs at each other, and the Lakers have increasingly grown concerned about this. And if you want to talk about LeBron James going to the Lakers, He doesn't want to see that kind of thing. He wants team chemistry. He wants cohesion. And when you see two young stars, potential stars, I guess you could say, going at it with each other, LeBron's going to sit here and be like, all right, do I want to jump into this circus? So maybe that's why the Lakers are like, all right, Lonzo, Kuzma, let's tone it down here, boys. We're trying to get Paul George and LeBron James here to this franchise. Can you not jab at each other and make it seem like it's pretty darn serious? Because that song was like a little over the top, if you ask me, and that's just kind of my opinion on that. So this does certainly factor into how the Lakers are the favorites, and they will continue to be the favorites, but something to just keep in mind here, because LeBron James would already have to deal with LeVar Ball. Let's keep that in mind as well. So if he has to deal with team jabs like this, maybe the Lakers don't appear as attractive to him than we originally thought. So will this feud impact LeBron James going to the Lakers? Be sure to let me know in comments on Facebook Live as well as YouTube Live.